You know that. You know your worth. If you do not want to reconcile with an ex, power to you, you are going to find better. If an ex disrespected you, you can point that out, but you can also say that you are over the connection for good and there is no going back. Again, power to you. Your ex will have to accept your decision. If we think about a friendship with hidden feelings, power to you in order to speak up. Speak your truth. As a gift to a friend. And then accept whatever may come your way. But we need the maturity to handle those situations. So these energies are kind of introspective, if you ask me. Sometimes it happens. I feel that there are a couple of silver linings coming from the energies, and you are mature and wise enough to make the best out of them. If you are seeing this tarot reading, this is what's coming towards you in the next 48 hours. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Guidance for you, Four of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups. I feel that we have two scenarios on the table, one about a potential reconciliation, which can be almost an iffy situation from your perspective. And for others of you, we can think about a situation with a close friend in which some of you can realize that there are feelings. There are feelings for this friend, but you can be unsure about the fact that they can feel the same. And I am looking at the Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups combination of energies, which seems to be decisive in the two scenarios. And also the Seven of Wands deserves our attention. So, Four of Swords in the guidance for you, thinking. Thinking about the opportunity to reconcile with an ex, for some of you. For others of you, thinking about a friend, a special person in your life. But there is almost a fear, because of the Five of Cups, a fear that this friend doesn't reciprocate your feelings. I mean, the only way to find out about that is represented by the opportunity to speak up. There is no other way. If we realize that we feel something for a friend, we have to figure out a plan that can give us the opportunity to express our feelings, and then whatever will be, but this is not a cliche. The alternative can be the one to suffer in silence. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. So let's go for the tea leaves. We got the End, work, achievement, success. Three factors that can play a positive role if we think about the opportunity to build for the future. If we think about the reconciliation, something happened between you and the other person. It's possible that there was a betrayal. And now the opportunity to share a new agreement represented by the Ace of Pentacles can be something that you are not exactly sure of. Then we got the Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. This can be a desire. And maybe you see potential if you resonate with the scenario that can be about feelings for a close friend. It's like you can think that the connection can work. But your person of interest, let's say your friend, has a voice. Because we have to figure out if they feel the same. We got the Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Which can be about a potential reconciliation, or the opportunity to begin a romantic cycle. We have to figure out the mindset of the other person. Then we got the camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. This is a good mindset. And then we got the arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. I feel that this oracle card in a situation like this one, if we consider the two scenarios, it's about the necessity to be straightforward, to go straight to the point. Let's find out more about a couple of energies so that we can talk about the two scenarios. Let's start from the Four of Pentacles first and the Three of Cups right after. Eight of Swords for the Four of Pentacles, feeling stuck. High Priestess for the Three of Cups. This is about silence. So, if we think about the potential reconciliation, you can receive news from a former partner of yours. From a no-contact situation, this person can try to say that the two of you can or should reconcile. Because there can be space to make something positive happen in favor of your connection. I feel that this person hurt you in the past and you felt stuck if we think about your idea of the connection. It's like you thought there was potential in favor of it, but your person let you down and the connection faced a closing point. Now, there can be silence on your side, 100%, but there is also intuition, High Priestess, plus the Four of Swords. I feel that you are going to think twice before you say yes to a reconciliation, because deep within, there can still be old wounds because of what your person did to you. If we think about a friendship that you would like to see transformed into a romantic relationship, you have been quiet because you have enjoyed the connection with your special friend, but at the same time, the situation has become or is becoming more and more uncomfortable and difficult to handle because you would like to see the connection kinda in a different way. But you can be unsure of what your friend feels or unsure of what your person wants if we think about romantic connections, because maybe they have had some experiences that were kinda casual without real commitment, and you can be aware of that because your friend told you about that. So there can be that bond, that honest bond that brings the two of you to talk about your life and even about some experiences. Now we are entering a different stage of your connection because the Two of Cups speaks about feelings, speaks about love, and the Sun brings everything out in the light, basically. The Sun is also an energy about inner happiness for me. So the courage and the clarity of a person to understand where their inner happiness truly is and how it can be possible to amplify it more and more along the journey. I feel that your friend, if we follow the friendship scenario, makes you happy. It can be a plus in your life, but you have to put yourself in the position to find out if they feel the same. Otherwise, it's almost as if we can settle for La La Land, you know? And this is not good, if you ask me, at least. If instead we think about the reconciliation, your person, your ex, can say that they still love you. What about you? Because the Five of Cups feels heavy. and you will have to be honest about that. Can you forgive and forget? Yes or no? This is going to make all the difference if we think about the potential reconciliation. So, Two of Cups and the Sun, they are straightforward, like the Arrow Oracle card. I am not going to touch them. I want to go for the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Look, Two of Cups for the Ace of Pentacles. What about the Seven of Wands? Which can be a resistance, by the way. Three of Pentacles. I feel that the reconciliation is fighting against the odds. Your ex can say that they still love you. Your ex can say that you are the one for them. It can be too late. Your door can be shut because you may have your reasons, but you do not seem to be willing and ready to give your person the benefit of the doubt in order to work with them so that you can build new foundations in favor of a reconciliation. I also want to say that your ex can show up with a gift because of the Ace of Pentacles. For others of you, it can even be a bold move, like a proposal, something big, something completely out of the blue, especially considering what happened between the two of you. If we think about the friendship, I want to say that the feelings are real. Coming from you, 100%. What about your friend? This is a big question. Right now, the door is closed because of the Seven of Wands, but I want to say one thing. The Seven of Wands can be a resistance that, consciously or not, you are manifesting because you are not opening up when it comes to your feelings for your friend, and there is no judgment coming from me. I am just trying to describe the energies and the feeling that they are offering me. There is a resistance coming from you because it's like you want to stay quiet because it's almost as if you fear the feedback of your friend because maybe they do not feel the same. You have to take that risk. You have to give a voice to your feelings. Otherwise, you can regret not doing that later on. This is the point. You have to face the fear represented by the Five of Cups in the friendship scenario. Otherwise, you are basically settling for a closed door, even if maybe there is space to work together. Because what if your person feels the same, but they are not saying anything either? You get it? So I want to see the Four of Swords. The Six of Cups is fine for me. It's my favorite card in the deck, all about the purest of hearts. The Five of Cups as well, I want to see it because it's decisive in the reconciliation scenario and it's an obstacle in the friendship with romantic feelings brewing. We got the Tower for the Four of Swords. You cannot stay quiet. If we think about the reconciliation, silence is going to be broken. Your ex is going to reach out. Then you will have a choice to make. I want to repeat myself. The odds are not in favor of a reconciliation. If we think about a friendship and you are basically in love with a friend, you have to speak up. You cannot stay quiet anymore because of the Tower. What about the Five of Cups? Ten of Swords. The reconciliation is not in the cards. I am sorry to say that, because maybe some of you were hoping for a reconciliation with an ex. I do not know. But Ten of Swords for the Five of Cups, it's over. You are over it. You have already started a different chapter of the journey. You can be crystal clear about that, and you will have other opportunities, 100%. If we think about the friendship with hidden feelings, you have to tackle the fear to get a no for an answer. You have to tackle it. Otherwise, there can be even the risk that you can lose the friendship because the connection can become so uncomfortable that a person cannot bear it anymore. And so it's almost as if you can drift apart. If instead you gather the courage to speak up and you honor the voice of your heart, it means that you are going to be honest with yourself first, you are going to be honest with a friend as well, and then you will have to accept whatever outcome may come your way. It can be a no, we have to consider that option, but it can even be a yes. And I think that the journey is about the courage to face certain situations in order to make the best out of them, whether we get a positive outcome or not according to our expectations. Maybe if we think about the friendship, it's necessary to let go of some expectations and just tell the truth, and then see what happens. We got the Queen of Wands, bottom of the smaller deck. This is about confidence, a healthy self-confidence. This is about knowing our worth. You know that. You know your worth. If you do not want to reconcile with an ex, power to you, you are going to find better. If an ex disrespected you, you can point that out, but you can also say that you are over the connection for good and there is no going back. Again, power to you. Your ex will have to accept your decision. If we think about a friendship with hidden feelings, power to you in order to speak up. Speak your truth as a gift to a friend. And then accept whatever may come your way. It can be a yes, I feel the same, or a no, I do not feel the same. But at least there is going to be honesty. And then you will go from there, even if maybe it's going to be necessary to take a pause from each other if your friend doesn't feel the same. But we need the maturity to handle those situations. So these energies are kind of introspective, if you ask me. Sometimes it happens. I feel that there are a couple of silver linings coming from the energies, and you are mature and wise enough to make the best out of them. Alright, my friend, this is what I have for you. Until next time, I wish you well. Bye!